keep getting surprised by just how crazy this crypto space can get. I mean, if you weren't already fed up with all the crazy shenanigans going on, I think you will be when you watch what I've got to say in this video. But at the end of the day, I think the bull market is just starting, and most of the negative stuff doesn't really matter for the long term. But on the short term, what a crazy freaking time, guys. Now, first off, Jim Cramer is usually our very first inverse little signal. What that means is Jim Cramer is one of the guys that's very well known for being extremely wrong when it comes to crypto stuff, or actually about anything he talks about. He just now said another day, another great chance to roll out of Bitcoin while the number go up club tries to keep it at 40K. So usually that would signal that things are about to take off like crazy. No, but there's actually a lot of positive news. I, for example, told you guys how I'm farming AltLayer, which was a juicy crypto airdrop. And you can see the price did a massive 50x. I'm not saying you could have easily bought at this price, not what I'm saying. Even I, unfortunately, did not have connections great enough to buy at this cheaper price right there. Ooh, because everybody knew it was going to do well. But it was a lot of free money from farming it on Binance or by doing some of the stuff I've been talking about on this channel with regards to airdrops. And another video is coming out, but for some reason it's taken a lot of time with the editor, so I don't think it'll come out today. Probably tomorrow though. And so, yeah, what I was saying here, tomorrow. Anyway, to keep the positive spirit of a lot of interesting things. So we talked earlier about the AMM, or automated market making, coming to the XRP ledger, right? And even though I'm pretty excited, I don't think it's gonna pump the price too much. Also because most people don't even understand how it works, how to use it, and most importantly, when to use it. Because the XRP ledger has no native yield. And if you're integrating automated market makers, what are you essentially doing? Well, you're giving a reward to facilitating liquidity is the best way I can describe it. It's not all of a sudden that you just have XRP and XRP gives you money. Theoretically speaking, you have to make your XRP available, and there's risks to it, which a lot of people are not thinking about. And for that reason, even though I like it, don't get it twisted, I like it a lot, I don't think it's gonna have that crazy of an effect. Now, what could, in theory, be pretty huge is this. RippleX just posted, what's the latest news on the EVM sidechain for the XP ledger? Well, they're working on it and it's doing pretty well. That, ladies and gentlemen, if it actually comes along, which might still take some time, but that is something really juicy. Now, can I tell you guys how the negative sides of this look? Nope, I just don't know. I will give you exactly where I'm good at and where I'm not. I'm extremely good, in my opinion, in my own humble opinion, at investing, finding the right project that will do crazy numbers. But it's been years since I studied anything computer science or coding related that understands the exact details of this matter. And again, I'm not the guy for it. What we try to do on the channel is talk to people that really know well and get them to explain it the most proper way, which is also how we were able to interpret every single Ripple, whatever, lawsuit update. But this, in my humble opinion, could be pretty big stuff, you know, bringing just a lot of attention and bringing a lot of new functionality to the XP ledger. Because look at this. For example, there will also be an X-Chain bridge. It will now allow you to automatically and dynamically bridge any existing token in the EVM sidechain to the XP ledger. There's also a brand new Explorer to see everything. Now, you might ask yourself, who will use this? Time will tell. Time will tell. I think a lot of cool things could be built on here, though, as time progresses. And I was also seeing some really nice articles about the whole matter, but things are in a bullish stance when it comes to all of this. Now, to be a little bit more real with you guys, though, if we're talking about the general stance of the crypto space right now, I can tell you one thing. The fear is at one of the highest levels that I have absolutely ever seen it at right now. And that is not with regards to crypto dying out. No, that fear was way bigger before. I'm talking about the fear of more dumps and the dumping continuing for a while. That is what I'm referring to here. Grayscale, yet again, a few hours ago, deposited $400 million to Coinbase Prime. They've deposited 103,000 Bitcoin, or $4.2 billion to Coinbase, and Grayscale currently still has $20.4 billion worth of Bitcoin left. And it's decreasing hard. Obviously, this whole number can't last that long, right? But theoretically speaking, as the dumping is still continuing on, we might not see any big push for a while. On the opposite side, I'll tell you one thing. Anybody who right now thinks crypto's in a bad spot, I think needs to reconsider. I don't want to insult anybody, but I think you should reconsider. That's the most calm way I can say it instead of just full out slamming you in your face. Because take a look at, oh my ladies and gentlemen, just take a look at what it says. I mean, oh my days. BlackRock is hosting an educational webinar Friday on getting Bitcoin access through ETFs. Oh, guys, if you told me this a little while back, I would have never believed you. If you told me you came from the future, no, never mind. That's a really bad example. What am I doing? If you told me BlackRock told you this is going to happen, and you wanted to bet your whole life savings in your house on it, I probably would have taken that. It would have been a good bet for you guys to do. I would have taken everything, and you would have taken all my money, because I would have never believed that BlackRock would host a seminar about how to buy Bitcoin, making it easy to buy Bitcoin. This is insanity. Once more, how necessary is this? Oh, you don't even know. I don't think a lot of you guys realize just how difficult it really is to get into crypto. A lot of you guys are very, very special. No, not like special ed. I mean, very special that you've sat down, figured it all out, figured out all the steps, because I honestly believe 90% of the people can't really even do it. I've spoken to so many people, guys, so ridiculously many people. And even if I explain to them the steps as to how to buy the first crypto, most people still don't know afterwards. They're like, ha. And when I tell them to get in, they still can't figure it out or are too lazy to do so. And that's why I applaud a lot of you guys always for coming back to the channel. Even some of you guys are just orienting, just seeing what they want to do, etc., etc. Because coming back, having that commitment, being around and wanting to improve is the most important part of my opinion. However, there's two more things I want to quickly show you. One is that JP Morgan kind of expresses the same sentiments as I've seen move all around the crypto space right now. JP Morgan says profit taken on grayscale Bitcoin has largely concluded, expecting limited further downside for Bitcoin. I mean, they can only sell so much, right? It has to stop at some point. And I honestly think that anybody still thinking to just wait for lower prices, not thinking of buying in and DCAing down, I think is on a path that I don't fully understand. I think right now going for a DCA strategy, so you dollar cost averaging, is so ridiculously smart that I don't fully understand why you wouldn't do it unless you really think that crypto is going down to zero or Bitcoin's going down like 15,000 over the next few weeks. But I don't see that as a possibility. I don't see that as, okay, possibility, sure, but I don't see it as being feasible. I think the probability is so small, it's a non-factor to me. What is interesting though, and this comes slightly as a surprise, but let's recap one little thing real quick. There's a few things going on. Grayscale is selling massive amounts of Bitcoin. That's number one, right? That's number one, numero uno. At the same time, though, we know the government. We know the government. I guess the Mt. Gox Bitcoin, which is a lot of money, is about to be sold. People are saying the next couple of weeks are going to be massive for that. Fear. A third thing. Take a look at this, guys. The U.S. files a notice to sell $130 million worth of Bitcoin seized from Silk Road agent. Now, two things. One, who gives a crap? It's $130 million. I eat that stuff for breakfast. I don't. I just meant that we all do because Grayscale is selling $500 million. Who gives a crap about, oh, 130 million, oh. Nah, this Grayscale stuff has matured us significantly. Then again, it's on top, which is why I believe the Bitcoin price broke down ever so slightly again today, because it's so much pressure. It's a lot of sell pressure. And it makes me realize one thing, if you're an XRP holder, that this Ripple selling sometimes people are sad about or scared about, it really ain't much. I mean, let's be realistic here. This is $500 million a day that these guys are trying to push it down with. And you see how much is being picked back up on the opposite side? Because the demand for this industry is here. Now, I won't bore you too much with too much more news here. All I'll say is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're into crypto right now, you're so lucky. And I keep telling you this. You don't know how lucky you are until another year or two passes. We'll look back on the situation and realize, and I'll just say that, you guys are extremely lucky in a good spot right now. And hopefully, I'll see a lot of you guys soon in Dubai. Because I've said before, two cool things, right? I'm drinking some coconut water. One, I'll be doing a pretty massive event at some point. And two, I'm flying people out here. I've not forgotten. It's not a joke. Hopefully you understand that I'm not exactly sure how or what the best way to do that is yet. But I want to really make sure a lot of you guys that have been here for a while get some rewards for just being good supporters, but obviously it has to be within reason. But just know I'm thinking about it, and some cool things will be coming up. I also want to find more ways to unite everybody, which is why I sometimes say it's nice to be in Discord or Telegram, etc. But hey, choose for yourself whatever you're comfortable with. Hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow with some cool videos up and coming, and keep writing down below what videos you'd like to see. The only thing I base my next video on is what I see in the comment section, And I noticed a comment today of somebody saying, Dusty, why do you lie to us where you say that these airdrop videos are only for the people watching? Somebody said that. He said, be real. Let me tell you once more. If I look at the comment section, the amount of people who thank me on a daily basis, there's some. It's not that many. When I make an airdrop video, the amount of people thanking me, going out of the way to thank, say, wow, thank you for this amazing. And even in real life, I saw somebody that was like, whoa, you really, just positive stuff, which you don't normally see on videos. I'm like, okay. People really appreciate these opportunities because it's free money. But if we compare the work that goes into a normal video versus an airdrop video, it's 50 times more. So I can make whole news videos a whole month for one airdrop video. So why bother? It's only because I notice a lot of people really like it, but I prefer to not make them. Then again, I like helping people, so we're getting it out. But I really want you guys to understand that I'm really trying to make sure they're good and pretty easy to follow. But yeah, airdrops are a really good opportunity for all you guys because most of them are free. Especially the more money you have, it's the truth, the more money you'll make. But a couple of the ones are just confirmed that they're going to have airdrops. I've told you guys about some of them, like the margin file Solana. I know how much they're raising. The only question is, how is the distribution going to be? And that's the luck some of you guys got. I see both sides. I know exactly which ones are going to do airdrops sometimes. You can see it from the way they raise money from the venture capitalists, which luckily we are. I got you guys with cool stuff though. Just stick around and you'll be doing well in the crypto space, I think. But yeah, no guarantee.